Welcome back, everybody, to the Century Farm Organics YouTube page. Things are getting exciting around here. We're getting things hooked up and unhooked and rehooked to other things. So here we got the quad track all ready to go. When it dries up a little bit, we're gonna go. So we're gonna get this unhooked and hooked up to one of the drills and see where that takes us. Everything should be good. Rained here yesterday some, probably about a ½ inch. So me and Sean were gone. We have a pretty sweet present we're gonna bring to the yard tomorrow and show you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that, but gotta get this bad boy unhooked right now. Just had to get a little bit of pressure off with our third length, so all's well. So we have wheat and oats going in, so now we're to the point where we're gonna seed both probably at the same time, or get our oats planted right away and then just keep seeding wheat till we're done with both drills. So we're gonna hook the 8410 that Jerry's in, and then the 8420, which is down by the shop, up and run with the older two tractors. So this one we're gonna just do some final touch-up work and blow out the tubes right there that drop out of our grass seeder box. So we'll blow them out and get those all cleaned up, but then this one will be good to go. So that'll be good. Kyle told us, you guys better get them drills hooked up by the time I get back, and I see him coming back already from town getting some parts, so we're gonna be in trouble. Told you guys it wasn't gonna be good. We only got 50% of our project done, so here she comes. Should be. This one should probably go to the shop, get the mouse nest cleaned out of it. Alright, we're trying to get everything as clean as possible in here. There were some peas and oats and crap in there, so trying to get everything as good as we could possibly can. This one's a little rusty. Jerry's gonna go get some lube and try to get all them unseized. And we're gonna try to probably pressure wash them off a little bit, get some of the crap off there, and then grease, and what else we got? Maybe a tire or two to replace, so maybe one only on this drill. Alright, then we gotta get our gauges set. We figured on 179,000 or 179 pounds, which would be right at 29. Camera can't really get in there good enough, so you just have to trust me. We'll probably adjust it in the field as we get going to see how fast we're using or not using wheat. I think I'm gonna make the executive decision to change out this tire.
Okay. I should have enough for 60 for us to eat. Same with you guys, just to make sure.
11L14. I think we should have that tire maybe in the shop, so we're gonna walk back there and check. Should have a couple of them though. Kyle's washing that one up. Then we're gonna go through after we wash them and, like I said, grease them up and see how that goes. It's kind of dark back here, so get some bad tires. Hopefully should have. Do we? Mount it up? Nope. Not there. We'll get that drill backed in here probably so we can do it on some cement, so that'll be okay. But Jerry will finish up here and then we'll get dismounting that tire.
Hey guys, sorry, I didn't know Kevin was making a video here till he handed me the camera and said, hey, can you finish the video? But, so, I'm sure he told you guys we're cleaning up, getting the cedars ready. We got one completely done. Our pressure washer went really weird on us, and actually, it's a hot pressure washer, and actually the inside started on fire a little bit. So Kevin just took off, he's gonna haul that in. He lives by the place that services those. So we're doing that. I'm changing one tire. We kind of need 4 tires on this thing, but we're gonna get by with one new one for the year. Hopefully get by, probably won't get by. You'll probably see us on the side of the road with a blown tire, but oh well. So that's the last thing we gotta do. The guys got it vacuumed out, blown out, and then I gotta get this tire on and get it washed whenever we get our pressure washer back, which we probably won't actually have it back now till after we're planning. So it's just gonna go there covered in bird feces, like I talked about in the other video. But the issue I'm having is I couldn't get that tire to bead on our tire machine. So you guys are gonna get to watch the struggle show try to bead blast this tire on. So I bought this bead blaster off of Amazon. Oh, I don't remember how long ago it was. It was a while ago though. Here we have a leak. Let's just be with that fitting. But I'm gonna attempt to bead blast this together, and you guys are hopefully gonna get to kind of watch. All right, so as you can tell, I'm by no means a tire expert. We don't do this enough, for me at least, to remember how to do everything precisely every year. But we do have a tire machine that's very handy. As you know in the previous videos, it's nice to be able to do things here on the farm when we live decently far away. Now we do have a co-op that's 8 miles away that I went to get this tire from, but we have the mounting stuff because a lot of times they don't quite have the tires we need, but luckily they had one of those. So yeah, I'm on take 3 here, and hopefully I get it. So what I was just doing there, for those of you who don't know, I did have the valve stem core out of it. So what that means, that's that little deal in the valve stem that you push in to let air into the tire. So you can take it out with one of these fancy wrenches there, and you can get it. That allows more air to go through. So when you're bead blasting and you send that burst of air, then it allows it to be pushing more air in to help that bead hold. Otherwise, with those in, you can maybe do it, but it makes sure that that bead holds so that that tire stays on the rim. But that didn't go too bad. I only struggled with it for 13 minutes. So usually I struggle with things a lot longer than that. So that's pretty good for me. Let's see what we got here. Well, it's gonna need more air. So while that plumbs up, there's the thingy-ma-doodad. I don't know what that'd be called, a spindle maybe? I don't know what them are called. Don't really care either. So that's got to go in the middle of there. Kevin took all that apart, and he just leaves me to always fix it when he can't get it done. And there's, that big long bolt goes through there to hold it on. So get this air in the tire, get that hub, spindle, whatever. I'm sure the internet experts know what it's called. But yeah, that goes onto that, then it slides in there, and we're good to go. As easy as that. Okay, so as you can see, the tire says never exceed 40 PSI. So I put 48 in there. I know what you guys are thinking. I don't know how this guy does it being so cool, but I do it. I do it every day. All right, so this hub actually gets mounted with a carriage bolt. So for those of you who don't know, what makes it a carriage bolt is that square slot down there. That makes it nice because all you gotta do is just impact it on. You don't need a wrench. And there's only 6 of them. So this won't take me too long here. Got 2 of them in already. Then we'll get them tightened up and put back on. All right, I got my 6 bolts in. I got my impact. I got my torque ears on. I'm gonna listen for the precise amount of ugga-duggas so that I know when it's tight, because we don't need torque wrenches around here. Tight. Tight. Might have went too many ugga-duggas there. Yep, getting too many. Oh! Do not like that when the torque heads spin on me. It's usually how you end up with cuts. All right. What are the odds this lines up? Probably not good. I actually need to go up. There we go. No way. Ha! This is how I get good at taking things. Well, no, scratch that. I'm not good at it. Obviously, I just proved that. So I usually end up taking things apart more than once, especially on jobs that Kevin leaves half done. It's because I forgot to put these caps in there like that. So round 2, struggle bus. Capacity 1, just me. Don't like hammering on threads. I don't recommend doing that. But when you're here all by yourself, you kind of get to do what you want. All right. So that cap, actually, see, I mean, struggle bus. That cap actually went on kind of tight. So I'm gonna have to get them both on, I think. Like so. Now I got my rod full of rocks. It's never good to have a rocky rod. Okay. Now, I hopefully did it right. Again, precision impacting equipment around here. Now listen for the precise amount of ugga-duggas. There we go. You want to give that one a little bit more, because that's a 1/2 inch versus 3/8 that I was using before. Okay, now we should be technically good to go with this drill. Yes, it'd be nice if it was all cleaned up. Does that change how it's going to plant? Absolutely not, but it's nice to have, you know, these things out in the field looking pretty. If you call these things pretty, maybe you think it's already ugly even if it was cleaned up, but it's nice to have them out there looking good. But the pressure washer literally in flames. We're probably not gonna be pressure washing this before we plant. So I'm just gonna get it out. It's all done. GPS is on and calibrated. And you know what? I'm gonna take you guys along. I thought the fields looked like they were drying an awful lot. So we got a bunch of rain yesterday. I don't know how much, but you can see the yard is muddy down here by the shop. But we don't typically get all the sun power and wind power in here. So I'm gonna take the Ranger out and maybe I'll get stuck, and I'm here by myself, so we'll just leave it out there, because what else are you gonna do? And go home, because that's how I do it. If I get in a pickle, I just go home. Just kidding. I don't do that sometimes. But let's get this out of the way. That's officially done. And let's go for a little ride. Okay, so there we have it. Little brother saving the day for older brother Kevin, finishing his job and getting it done right. So as you can tell, I'm kind of giving Kevin a hard time. I would never do this to him in person, because I'm still kind of still have some childhood flashbacks of him being that big older brother. And yeah, probably was running my mouth just like I am right now, and probably paid the price for it. But we have seed in that trailer right there, and I don't like the looks of a lot of these clouds around here. So I'm actually gonna put that truck in the green hoop barn because I don't want to run the risk of getting moisture in that seed, because that seed will actually just germinate in there. And yeah, then we'd have bad seed, which wouldn't plant well. So let's get that put away. I should have had the camera on there. I thought I was getting stuck on this slime, but I didn't. I'm not as cool as Kevin and Kate. I don't back it in today anyway. Sometimes I do. But today it's not as important. Today I just want to get this done because it is 5:30 and I got my 3 little kids who are already calling asking where I'm at because they're wanting to see me. But I still want to go check the field. But what I need you guys to do, so you guys saw me start this tractor up and run it, we need to convince Jerry to straight pipe our 8420T and our 8410T. We need to get that chrome straight pipe that just bellers. We need to get that on these tractors. But yeah, help me out. Help me get them tractors chrome piped. Just tell Jerry something. I don't know. Tell him whatever you want to tell him, I guess. He'll read it. He won't care. Well, maybe he'll care if you hurt his feelings, but let's take the handy dandy Ranger out and do a little stroll through the field. See what we see. Okay, I uneventfully made it out here. This is not the field we're going to be planting small grains in, but it's right by the shop and it'll give us an idea. So like I said, we just got rain the other day. Yesterday, it was literally raining. I mean, that is wet yet. But here I don't know about in your guys' area, but here in Minnesota, in our area, it's pretty... Oh, I don't know where to face you guys with the wind, so hopefully you can hear me, but it's pretty dry. I mean, we just got like 14 inches of snow / rain a week. I don't even remember. 10 days ago? A week ago? I don't remember. Somewhere in there. And when we were pushing the snow, we actually had dust coming up, like out in the field, stuff like that. I mean, we are really, really kind of abnormally dry for our climate. So, I mean, you can see it's dry and warm on top. Now I am in the bottom now. I walked down to the bottom. I think we're going to be going in 2 days. I really do. I think we're going to be spreading and digging that spreading in. So you guys stay tuned. I'm for sure going to have some videos up of that. And yeah, we're going to get going from there. So my camera battery is almost dead. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys can like the video. Remember, comment to Jerry. Tell him we need to straight pipe those tractors. And make sure you're subscribed. And we'll see you in the next one.